Oh
talk
my
normally.
God.
Just talk normally. We're gonna talk about cows. Hey, South Park. Yeah, cows. Yeah, their mascots cows. That's pretty cool, man. Why
What?
is that?
What do you
Cows have
mean?
milk. You know how we drink milk? That's pretty weird. What if we drank milk out of like
You're
a chimp or pansy or some
yeah.
shit?
You.
Chimp milk or
Why are
something?
your examples always so bad?
Would you
Yo,
drink
you
milk
just
out of
like
a
you could
chimp?
choose anything.
What do you mean, Pad?
Did they even produce? They don't even produce milk. What do you mean?
That's
Chimps
impossible.
don't. You
There's
don't
no way.
milk a monkey. You don't milk a monkey.
I mean,
Do you?
has anyone
Do
tried?
you?
Has anyone tried?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they must breastfeed actually. Now that I think of it, because they're mammals. I don't know. I don't know. Can you milk a monkey? Is that our podcast topic for the night?
Can you milk a monkey? Yeah. Honestly, wait. Yeah, they obviously chimpanzees or like
I'm looking.
monkeys. They produce milk, of course.
I'm gonna just
Cause
look it
like they're
up.
like us, dude. They're mammals and shit. So
I'm just googling it. Let's get this fucking conversation over with. Can you milk a monkey?
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
I
have to.
honestly have
Wait,
never
hold
thought
on,
of that
hold on,
before.
hold on. Because they definitely
All right,
milk them
wait,
too
wait,
to
wait,
like
wait.
feed the chimps. I'm sure they do that too.
Listen, I'll give you the answer. Like humans, monkeys generally give birth to one baby at a time and nurse them for extended periods of time during the infant and toddler-like development. Primates need this extended lactation period for social development. Thus, monkeys, like humans, produce a dilute milk to feed slow-growing young. So yes, you can milk a monkey. There's monkey milk in the world. Ow! I just cut my
Ooh,
fucking open scar.
monkey milk. What would that taste like? You
It's
think?
like probably like my ex-girlfriend's vagina because she was a monkey.
That'd be like a good bet, right? Be like,
What does monkey milk taste like?
I'll
Or
bet,
like I bet.
no, like you bet someone and like the loser has to drink monkey milk.
But would monkey milk be that bad though? Wait, are you recording this?
So you would
What,
drink
what?
monkey milk? I feel like that would cost a lot too, right? No?
No, no, it wouldn't. You probably would get herpes.
Monkey milk? That's so exotic. Are you kidding?
Dude, if you got licked by a monkey, you need to go get a fucking shot for tetanus.
We've
Are you
never
out of your
we
mind?
didn't even know if you can you didn't even know if you can fucking milk a monkey and you're saying it's cheap?
Yeah, but
The
it's a
fuck?
monkey, man. It's a monkey. It's a monkey. It's a monkey. Do I have to say it? Well, I'll say it again. It's a monkey.
Wait.
Yes.
AliExpress. You can Oh shit, no. Okay, how
Have
much?
fun with that.
Ready?
You
It's
out of your mind? Or no? Go ahead.
monkey mugs and shit. Okay, no. There's no actual milk.
Oh,
Maybe
you
some.
were you're looking online for monkey milk. You got to go on like some black web shit, dude. You need to go on like the
You think that'd
dark
be like
fucking
illegal?
web or whatever.
You think it's illegal?
I imagine
Wait,
that's
wait,
like the
wait.
only
I'm
way
gonna
you're gonna
Google
get it.
where can you find monkey milk?
Why don't you just Google buy monkey milk? You're making it
Oh yeah,
so much more of a
bye. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Walmart came up, but I know that's not true.
No way. Imagine you're walking down the aisle. There's like a fucking picture of a monkey instead of the Gerber baby. It's just like M&M milk, triple M milk,
Sir
monkey
bananas?
milk. Sir bananas, yeah, dude, that's not actual monkey milk,
No
but it's
way,
so delicious. What? No, it's not monkey milk,
dude.
dude.
It's monkey milk.
No, it's not. Sir bananas is like a
Whoa.
smoothie. No, it's not made with monkey milk. It's milk that has a monkey on it as the fucking mascot.
Fuck.
Mascot milk. That's not fucking. Imagine a real fucking monkey milk. Now without fucking Ebola in it. Now serving
Why don't we
banana
drink
flavor.
monkey milk instead of cow? Considering
Monkey milk
considering we
goes
share
through.
considering we
Yeah.
share 98% DNA with monkeys. I guess like that's a good point, right?
No,
Because like
no, it isn't.
wouldn't it be like
Monkeys
nutritionally
are heavily.
beneficial more than like cow like
No,
DNA
we
would be?
haven't domesticated. Nope, we have not domesticated enough monkeys for that to be a regulated thing.
And the first comment was, "Can you milk a monkey, Greg?"
Greg, fucking
Yeah.
Greg and Craig. No, man,
Cows
we
are
have.
wait, hold on. Cows are already domesticated and produce significantly more milk than monkeys. I guess that's
Just said that. Just said that. Literally
yeah.
verbatim. Hmm. Yeah, monkey, dude. No way. You fucking milk a monkey. You're asking for problems.
You think so? I mean, they are aggressive, aren't they?
Oh, I think so. Is that like not a like reasonable thing to think about. Like, yeah, monkeys, dude. The monkey.
Yeah, they're strong as fuck.
Yeah, they'll rip your balls off. Astro Oregon.
Did he have a scuffle with the
Oh,
monkey?
no, he
Or
just
he
talks
talked
about
about it?
chimps all
Oh
the time.
yeah, true.
He always talks about fucking primates. Monkey, not fucking them. He talks about them.
Would you want to live in a place that has like monkeys and like that kind of like shit around? Like imagine if
No,
we lived where we are now, but there's like monkeys and shit and like forests with monkeys. I
no,
think that'd be pretty
no,
dope.
no, no, would not be. You want to know
You
why?
couldn't
I'll
take
give
your
you one
you can't take
fucking
your
word.
dog there
No,
and
no,
shit, but like I think
you
it'd be
want to
cool.
know one reason I'm going to give you? I'll give you one fucking solid reason. One word. Ready? Ready? Tourist. Tourist. Fucking idiot tourist. Reason they go to Sri Lanka and Peru to fucking see animals and take dumb pictures to put on Instagram. Fucking crowding your streets, bringing in the fucking black market and all that shit because they're dumbasses and they populate the area. And then it's just a bunch of like fucking, tourist traps. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Absolutely fuck that.
I mean
Fuck monkey.
tourists.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want monkey. No, I'd want to hang out with a monkey for a
I don't
day.
see how tourism is like a
Terrorism is bad. Tourism is just as bad.
tourism.
I'll say. Yeah, both are bad. I fucking hate it. Fuck tourists, dude. They make everything so inconvenient. When I went to Santa Monica and I was on the fucking pier, like, good luck viewing the ocean from the fucking boardwalk. All those fucking morons and fucking their crowds just standing there. Like, move. Like, can you take your picture and go? Why does it take 30 shots from a person you don't know? Oh, wait. Okay, you go to a tourist trap, and what do you have? You got the dude with his fucking fanny pack, and you got he's got his wife next to him. They're wearing floral shirts. Oh, hey, Bob, it's a good day out here, isn't it? Hey, can you take a picture of me and the family? Ah, wait, you took it sideways. Do it again. Wait a minute.
No,
My eyes were closed.
I mean I
Come
don't see how
on.
tourism is that bad, dude. Oh, come on.
Come, dude, it
When the fuck do you have an inconvenience by tourists like on a
did I
daily
not just tell you, dude? When I went to
basis?
Santa Monica, dude, the entire pier was just the boardwalk. It's just covered with a bunch of tourists. You know what tourists bring in besides an inconvenience and a large group of people
Money,
and crowds and lines? Listen, homeless people.
money.
And I get
Hello.
nope, homeless people. Homeless people. So you have not only long lines,
Dude,
exploded prices because everything's
homeless
inflated
homeless
because people
people
are paying more.
are like
People are
everywhere in the
paying more.
urban areas. Like that's like so common.
Dude,
Even like here, you see some like by the fucking highway.
no.
Yeah,
Well, yes. Why? Why do you think? Because there's traffic. What do they park on the corner of like fucking Burberry?
you don't think
No,
it's
they
surprising
park.
that they're all the way like up here?
Dude, they're parking where there's traffic. What brings traffic? Tourist traps. What causes tourist traps? Tourists. It's all because of tourism, not terrorism, but that you might as well be some type of domestic, terrorism in its own sense because those tourists and they come there, dumbasses
Am
littering,
I saying
dropping their
terrorism?
shit everywhere.
Tourism.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it both. It's both. Fuck it. I'll call it like it is. Fuck tourists.
Not.
They're
I mean,
annoying.
you should take tourists as like a compliment because like if people come to your shit, then like they're just
Nah, no, it's
admiring it. They're
annoying.
like, oh, it's awesome, man.
I'd rather be able to go down a street in Chicago without a bunch of dumbass crowds that just got out of the airport. Oh. No, fuck out of here. Get out of the way. And the fucking light's green. Can you go? Fuck that. I don't care. Compliment for what? I didn't build the fucking city. I'm here to just get a fucking bagel or something. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, but you still like invest a lot of your time here. Like, think about it. You
I,
spend so
I
much of
have
your life in this area,
absolutely,
so
and this is one reason I'm not a sports fan. I have absolutely no convictions or pride in the city I grew up in. Want to know why? Because I have nothing to do with the city's infrastructure. Hello? The fuck I care about Chicago for? I live here. I don't care. And, I didn't build a fucking Sears
What does that
Tower. I
matter?
didn't
I mean,
because I didn't do it.
you
What
pay you
what
pay
about
taxes.
sometimes? And
The tax money
like,
goes towards it.
oh man, I'm a taxpayer. Let me go
I
print
mean,
out a fucking.
if you go to
certificate.
what if you go to games and stuff and you buy gear? That's like investing your money into it. is it not?
What do you what? What? What's your argument? I literally I couldn't hear you. You said go play games, buy games. What?
No, if you go to games and buy gear.
I don't do that. Like sports.
Yeah, but you're saying that, like, what are you trying to say? Like, what's your argument?
My argument is simply I don't give a shit about the fucking city I live in. It's Chicago, cool. And what did Brandon Smitham have to do with fucking Chicago? Just live there, like cool. I'm not saying the city's a
Exactly.
piece of shit. I mean, there's a lot of corruption, but it's not like I had anything to do with it. So
Yeah,
I have
but
no merit.
in a way, aren't you kind of like, I don't know. So you're not proud at all?
Proud of. No, that's
The
just
corruption?
tribalism. No, right, exactly. So I have to take it with that
So
too. I have nothing
you
to do
don't
with
like
all
to
the
indulge in a little bit of tribalism once in a while?
maybe if I'm feeling a little fucking kinky. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take it with the good and the bad. I don't understand. Like, these people that are like, yeah, oh, go Cubs. I'm part of it. No, you're not. You're just sitting there drinking a fucking beer and an overpriced hot dog. It's cool to like sports, man. If it brings you
I
happiness,
mean,
I get it.
I mean, it's
I
like the
get it.
same thing. It's like, whatever you like to do,
Nah.
whether it's like video
Do
games or
your thing.
whether it's like watching
Sure,
TV or
sure,
whether it's
exactly.
something, it's just
Right.
like your thing, like whatever you like to
Okay,
do.
but I don't know the
Some people
last
do
time I saw
music, some people like to do sports, and like
Okay.
it's normal, dude. Like they
No, I
might they
understand.
might they might look at you and like what you're doing and be like, oh, what's he doing? Like what the fuck is he doing? Like liking
I just
that.
don't remember
Like
the
what's wrong
last.
with him? So it's just like a matter of
I
perspective.
don't remember the last time I saw someone lose like one of those major league game things, and there was a fucking riot where they were flipping cars.
Oh
But
yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
dude, that's like a
that's the
that's like minor.
cultism.
Dude, the shit they do in like
What
Europe
do
and
you
other
mean
places for
minor?
soccer, dude, it's so much worse. And like, and I agree,
It
it
happened
is
in
crazy though.
Vancouver.
I agree that shouldn't happen. Like that's like insanity.
It's a regular thing. What do you mean? If like the
They have like a
Bulls were to
special
be
word for it that they're called like hooligans. It's pretty dope.
riots,
Kind of.
yeah, what hooligans? What the fuck, dude? It's
That's the
all
term for it.
just it's any fanatic. It's anybody who has like an extremist or radical view of anything. It could be religion, it could be sports, it could be movies. You just don't see it as often. But the point being is that is why I don't like subscribe to the idea of being in like a state or a country and being proud of it inherently. Now, are there cool things about being I live in Wheeling right now. I like Wheeling. I respect Wheeling. There's a lot of culture here. I think there's a lot of interesting things, and I'm proud of it. If someone would be like, fuck Wheeling, fuck Buffalo Grove, where I also grew up with, I'd be a little offended, sure. But am I going to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm from Chicago. Fuck LA,
Yeah.
fuck New York. No, fuck that. No, hey, you don't like you like thin crust pizza? Eh, that looks like a napkin to me. Get me a deep dish. Why do I sign New York making fun of New Yorkers? I don't know.
Uh, I mean, the pizza
Hey, I'm
thing.
walking here.
The pizza thing is
Yeah.
like you can go either way because like there's a lot of
On
everyone
both though,
serves
man.
thin and uh, deep dish anyway, so
On both, dude. Because deep dish is like delicious, bro.
it's
But like
both good.
it
I mean, they're
backs
both
me
good.
up on the toilet for real. Like that shit. Like if I eat that, I know I'm gonna be in for like a long night, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas like thin crust, it's like, all right, that wet my beak, and I'm good to go and drink some more alcohol for the rest of the night. And I had some good pizza. I think both are good. I have no problem against either. People that like, hey, you're putting ketchup on your hot dog. Why don't you just throw it on the ground? I'm walking here. It's like fuck out of here. It's a fucking hot dog. You're really gonna fucking play
Yeah, that's
Mister
just a more
fucking
kind of
Bake Off
like
with
a
a hot dog?
cultural thing than it is like a
Yeah,
tribal thing, like
and
you were
it's
saying.
but okay. I understand it started out tongue in cheek. You get what I'm saying? People are just like taking it to task. It's funny, haha. Like ketchup on your hot dog. What are you, a sissy? It's like it's a joke. But then it turned into like for real. It's like a taboo now. You know, it's kind of like if you drink and you take a chaser and people are like, chaser. I
Chase?
love the taste.
Really?
Yeah, you're chasing your drink. I love the taste of ethanol.
Come on,
How
bro.
dare you, you pussy? I drink mouthwash. I don't even spit it out. I swallow it.
What are we doing, man?
Right.
right?
Crazy. Lunatics. These people, I tell you.
I mean, it just honestly, I've been that guy though, but I just did it for fun. Like it's just fun just to be that
No, that's my
with
point.
your
It's all
friends. You
fun.
know, it's like
Oh,
just poking fun, just like
oh no, I fuck with my
really,
friends all the time. Oh yeah,
really,
yeah. If
Angel,
we're
Chase,
like getting wings, right? Yeah, dude,
come on, man.
exactly. If we're getting wings, bro, like, and you got like, oh, I don't want the spicy, I want the mild. I'd be like, pussy, it's a pussy. Then I'd be like, yeah, obviously, I get it. You don't want like indigestion later.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
it's just one of those
it's
things,
just
I guess.
you're ball busting. That's it. But like when it becomes like for real, like you're invested in it so much that you like start fights like after a game where your team lost, and someone's like, "Oh, you like the Yankees? Well, I like the Red Sox. What are
Well,
you gonna do about it?"
I don't like
But I'm
people
not.
who like shove it in. Like I know exactly your point of view, and like I respect people who like don't like sports. Like I understand.
Yeah.
It's just they don't
No.
fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I don't care. But like what I don't like is when people try to like rub it in their faces. Like
What, that they don't like sports, or what are you talking about?
yeah, like for example, like this one time DJ like watched the I think it was like the fucking I think it was a playoff game, and he would just like he would we would be watching it and he would just make some comment just like, "Oh yeah, like that's sick. Like sick play." But like obviously sarcastic, and I was just like, "Dude, can you just stop? Like that's like not
Yeah, I
funny."
know
Like
what you mean. No, yeah, I fucking hate DJ, and fuck his music. David Pro Rock, famous rapper. Check him out on YouTube. He fucking sucks. Um, no, I know exactly what you mean, dude. Like, I hate when people like straight up are like, "Hey, I'm a contrarian. I don't like what you guys are watching." Like, you're watching something that you enjoy, and they're
I
just
mean
like,
that shit's just like I feel like that's just a disrespectful because it was like a group
"It's
of
in,
like
it's in,
five.
it's in." Right. It's antagonistic, is what it is. You know,
Well, yeah, for sure.
like when some,
I mean,
right,
and I
and
had to
it's
say something because like like I had to say
yeah.
something because like it was like if you make those kind of comments, I was just like getting pissed off. It's like dude, like because like it was just like annoying, like it was just like really annoying. Just like dude,
No,
just stop.
right, no, that's fine.
And then he did
No, that's
stop,
what
and
I'm
I was like,
saying. Like,
okay, thank you. And then that's like it. It wasn't a big deal, but like I guess maybe he thought it was
yeah,
funny or
no, I
something.
get it. I mean, it's again, like, I don't mind someone being honestly
It's not like we
I've
were like
been
freaking
venting
out
about,
over
like,
it. It's not like we were like freaking out over the game or something, right?
yeah,
We were just watching it, so it's not like we were just like, oh my
right.
god, or something, like going crazy over it.
I mean, and again, too, to go off of that, like, I like to watch the
But even
Super
if we were, I
Bowl.
feel like that wouldn't be cool either. Just sorry.
Well, if we were watching like the World Series together, or just a big game, or just something where I was like rooting, because I like the Clippers, I like that. Weird fucking pick to have out of all teams and what have you, but I love the Clippers. Um, but if I were watching a game, I would just watch the game and have a good time. But if we were watching something big like the Super Bowl, and like let's say the Bears were playing against the Packers especially, that would be like pretty cool. And then the biggest thing is we're just together drinking and eating. That's the thing. It doesn't need to be like, oh, who cares about the football team that's playing? But I just hate when people are like, yo, did you catch the game last night? I'm like, nah, I don't really watch sports. And they're like, oh, why not? Are you a boy or a girl? So funny.
Yeah, see, it goes both ways, I guess.
I know. It's both, exactly. I
I'm
guess the only
assuming
reason.
that like that shit what you just said that came first, and then the people who like didn't like sports were bold enough to like fuck with people who like sports, and yeah,
Yeah,
it
but at
just
the
goes
same
back and
time,
forth.
like, I'm not really. Yeah, but I'm not like what you explained, like with how DJ was like, "Oh, nice play." It's like I don't really. If I'm watching, like, someone's enjoying something and they're just kind of keeping to themselves, or even getting excited. Let's say we're watching like an MMA fight and someone's winning. You're at like B Dubs and there's like the whole crowd of fucking like morons, dude. They're so annoying at B Dubs when there's a UFC fight on, and
I
they're
mean,
all getting rowdy and drunk, and people are getting into fights. You know what I'm
I
talking
mean,
about?
a fight
Um,
is like
let them.
a fight is dope though. Like if you were alive at that fight, come
No, no,
on. Like if you were
the thing though
essentially
is
you're drunk and like backing a guy, like that's like a fun time. I think, like that's a good
you,
time.
you right. Okay, you have to understand. I like to watch fights too. I like the UFC. I think it's interesting. I just hate all the douchebags that are like, "Oh, you're taking Conor McGregor? What a pussy! Watch him get his Irish ass rocked this round." And then like there's fights happen there because everyone's all testosteroned out. And it's
Oh,
like this is
really?
exactly why I don't come to bars. Yes, every single time I've went to a B Dubs with friends, and there's like a fucking pay-per-view. Fucking idiots, all acting like Neanderthals. Every single time.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fucked. Well, yeah, the fighting. Yeah, I would
No, the
agree. The
fighting.
fighting in sports,
It
because
makes.
like that happens in football too. In the stands, like people get mad,
Oh, I
and
know. It's
there's
all
fights.
the testosterone. But it's more of like a fragile masculinity thing, dude. I honestly have no problem with people getting hyped up and like wanting to fucking like cheer fucking on their favorite fighter. But you know what? You douchebag with fucking face paint and body paint on you. You're not in the fucking field. You're on the stands drinking a fucking Bud Light. Your wife doesn't love you anymore. You're getting cucked
Wow,
and you're fat. Sorry.
damn,
Want to throw fucking hands? You fucking 40-year-old douchebag.
you really
Fuck
went there.
them. I mean, I fucking said it. What are they gonna do? What if some dude just knocked on my door and fucking body paint just smashed the shit out of my face?
I think just the
Fuck
point
about
is
it.
to have a good time, and I think sporting
Yeah,
events are
man.
a good time,
But they ruin it by
or
like
just
being
watching it
so
too.
like
At least for
it's
me.
all about having. How's that?
No, nothing. I just said it's all about having a good time, and I like to indulge in it among other things. It's not like, and I always like
Yeah.
to see both sides of things, so it's not like I'm not aware of like the people who are like, oh yeah, like fuck sports, like science, like these
No.
scientists don't get enough recognition, which is like, yes, I agree
I
with
hate
that
I
too.
hate that too.
That I mean,
I hate that too. No, I
and like
right.
and like
No,
we
I
and
agree
they're
with
like we
that.
should idolize scientists and like people instead of like
Mhm.
athletes because because it's better. It would be better for
That's
like
the most.
humanity and stuff. And like, yeah, I agree with that. But like,
No,
we
those
can do
people are
both.
using
We can
straw
do
man
both, can't
arguments.
we? I feel like we can do both.
Yeah. Well,
Like Neil deGrasse Tyson, like he's a huge big idol, I'm sure, for a lot of like role model for a lot of people.
yeah.
I think.
I suppose.
I
I
mean, he's been out there.
suppose.
Or like Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, dude, for sure. I'm agreeing with the fact that like I agree with what you're agreeing with, but at the same time, right, I agree with the fact that it's annoying when people use those straw man arguments. It's just silly. Like, oh yeah, well our teachers aren't being paid like LeBron James. It's like, yeah, does your teacher like fucking bringing the revenue that fucking LeBron James does? I
Yeah.
didn't see your teacher dunk yesterday. You know, like no one cares. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's not merit by teaching and that they shouldn't be paid more, but being paid millions, it's not happening. Where's your shoe deal? I don't remember the last time I saw a fucking Mrs. fucking Fletcher
They do make a
shirt
crazy amount of money though, right?
Nike.
Like wild.
Yeah, it's really absurd. Also, I don't like LeBron James because he's a pussy. Fucking does not want to stand up for Hong Kong rights, but he wants to make sure that any Black Lives Matter thing is addressed. It's
Well,
like
that's
he
a
gets a
spicy
cherry pick.
topic there, Bucko. So,
Is it? I don't give a shit. Fuck LeBron James. He wants to be a bitch about it. I ain't gonna be one.
LeBron
That's
James,
bitch.
he's just a bitch for that. But I mean, come
LeBron
on, man.
James is a bitch for that.
What
No,
if?
he's a. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, they are like killing people. So
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I know, like everything you just said was kind of like stream of consciousness, like ingest, like. But do you see how like you're legitimately acknowledging they're being killed and like hauled off in like these under the CCP? They're being taken away, and God knows what's happening to them. And LeBron James was silent. But Black Lives Matter, as soon as it's trending on fucking Twitter, boom, I'm here for all of you. It's like he's playing it safe. No one's going to disagree with him. No one's going to take him off a brand because he's agreeing with this trending hashtag. That's the thing. He's a pussy. He's a virtue signaler, and it's playing it safe on his own accord. He's already a millionaire. Who cares if Nike drops you, dude? You're going to be one of the most successful basketball players of all time, if not the most. For fucking real. Grow some balls.
I guess it also would like his legacy would be like so much bigger too. I feel like if he did. You know
Well,
what
if
I
he
mean?
wasn't such a bitch, yeah, but fuck that. I used to like LeBron. I used to be like, why does everyone hate LeBron? I hear Jordan's the asshole. He is. He doesn't tip.
I
And
still like
apparently when you
LeBron.
meet him,
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want
it's
to be
just a
like the
sports
first
guy, dude.
guy, the first big guy or some shit. I don't
But that's
know.
bitch shit. He's got the power to do it, and he should be like the type to take like charge. But he's instead waiting. Well, not yet. It's not safe yet. That's coward
Well, I'm
shit,
just trying to
dude.
put myself in his situation. Like,
Me
what
too,
I
and
would
I
do.
did, and I've realized that I know there'd be
No, but
backlash, and I
hold
would
on.
still do
But like, think about this.
it.
They are so powerful that like down the line they could just like easily cap him off. You know what I mean? And like just be done
You
with
could
him.
say the same thing about Trump, Putin. You could say the
Like
same
his
thing about
relatives or some shit. Like his family. You know what I mean?
dude. But by that logic, then there's never going to be anybody who stands up for anything because by that logic, it's like
Well,
saying, well,
I'm
you
just trying to
talk
think of
shit
like what
about me.
he's thinking
I,
about. You know, like
I understand.
fuck.
Well, I can tell you. Ready? You see that? Money. Money. That's what he's thinking about, dude. It's not about altruism at all. That's what pisses me off. By that logic, someone in the alt right or
Well,
someone with a white nationalist should cap him
by
off for being
that logic, I feel like that's a good short term decision, but long term that's awful because people are gonna find out about this. Like, and people do know about this. Like, so many people know. So like, has it not
man.
already hurt his brand? Just like
I
people.
mean,
I mean, we're talking about it right
not
now.
really.
You're talking about
No,
how it's like
no.
how you hate him for it. So
Right, and I'm
I'm
talking
sure a
about it.
lot of other people feel the same way about him. So like,
Not really, man. A lot of people are walking around wearing their hype beast. What's the new Supreme drop? Nike fucking slash Adidas shit. It doesn't matter. Like as long as it's fucking like making you look cool and you get clout from it, people don't give a shit. That's why I hate these activists. You think these hype beasts care? No, they don't. These people that are wearing Adidas, the Supreme drops, all of this, they don't care. They know about LeBron probably not saying anything, or maybe they don't, but it doesn't matter to them. At the end of the day, it's about clout. It's bottom line. That's it. So
yeah, I'll
he
be
could literally,
completely honest.
yeah,
If some like dope LeBron shoes came out, I would and that like I would
yeah,
get, then like I guess I wouldn't care. But like,
I know. Then that's 90% of
but
people's
like,
mindset.
yeah, but like at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. But like,
But no, but at the same time, what? Because I don't think you have a counterpoint. I think what you were going to say is like, what can you do? But do you have a counterpoint to that?
no, I don't. It's just like
That's
a fucked up
exactly
situation. I can't think of a reason. The only like you said the money thing, but like I said, so short term, like that's a good decision because like you don't want to be involved with that because like it messes with your money. But like long term,
right.
if they keep killing people more and more, it's gonna become more and more
Mhm.
obvious, and then they're gonna look back, be like, oh, LeBron didn't say anything, and like all these people didn't say anything. Like what the fuck like is wrong with them? Even more
I
so.
mean,
Like would that not happen?
right. Well, the bottom line being that there needs to be someone that says something. And even if it's like, well, there's a risk to this, it's not up to him to decide what the risk is because he doesn't know. Right. You're correct that there is going to be risk involved, obviously. But what is he to do? Just like everyone else, just lay down and take it? I mean, if that's the case, then by that logic, more people in the long run will be damaged because of people's, you know, lack of ability to speak up because, censorship would promote the movement of
Exactly.
authoritarianism.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
it just
saying.
in the long run it's more insidious.
So it's gonna
It's
make them.
not a
It's gonna
direct.
make them look terrible in the long run. Like the yeah, one
Sure,
hundred
yeah,
percent.
yeah, but also
Like
it's just on his part. It should be part of his
so,
civil duty
you're right. He
to
should
bring.
say it right now. I mean,
I mean, but he's not going to because
yeah.
God
I mean,
forbid his sweet, sweet Nike check goes away. Even
but
though,
at least some
I
people are
mean,
talking about it. But like the sad thing is, we still like
not enough.
we can't do
No, a
anything
bunch of
anyway.
you.
Because like
I
okay, think about this. Even if he did say something, what would go on from there? Like what people be really aware about it, and then we would have to go in there and like what?
no, no. It would just be very strong to hear from one of the biggest like platform havers. Like he's got a very good platform. He's very privileged. It would absolutely benefit a lot of people. It would bring up what like is going on. It would bring a lot of attention. It would bring a lot of exposure. It would be again not a solve all. That's the thing. It's just the step in the right direction. It would just be a good beneficial thing for Hong Kong and people that are being tortured in China by the Communist Party. I mean, it would just be a good thing to bring
No,
up.
but listen,
And
a lot of people know about it already. Like I'm telling you, what's that one guy named
right,
John Oliver? Is that his name?
Yes, I believe so.
He did an episode on it too. So like, if he does an episode, like obviously that's a really popular
Yeah,
show.
but do you understand
People are
that
gonna
there's
know.
different audiences for everyone? Like John Oliver's audience is not the same as LeBron's. Not that they're mutually
Yeah, but
exclusive, but there's
but
Venn diagram.
there's also the word of mouth too. Like if someone in like your family hears about it, then like if you listen, okay, have you told your like anyone in your family about it? Because I have, like, about the China shit. I was like, wow, did you
Yeah,
know like they're like putting people in like these camps and like
I
with this
have.
shit?
We talk about it a
Yeah,
lot
exactly.
actually.
So that's a
But
way it could spread too. Like you watch it through like John Oliver, and then that
okay,
spreads, or like
okay,
some article on Reddit, it
okay.
spreads. You know, so I'm pretty sure people are aware already. But like the thing is, we still can't do anything. Like that's the
It's
fucked up
not
part.
about awareness only. It's about somebody who
Like
has a
us as
strong
individuals, you know.
it's about someone who has a strong platform and can convince people that it's a bigger deal. So I can be aware that there's a thing called lupus. Now, someone were could like come to my college hall and they were to talk about lupus like a TED talk and say how dangerous it is and all these like symptoms, that would stay in my mind and I would be focused about lupus. Someone
Yo, you're cutting out a lot.
get absolutely be
Your video's
more.
fucked up. Your video's fucked up.
Not anymore. You see me?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Listen,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. So if I were to watch a commercial about lupus, I would know about lupus. A bunch of people would know about lupus. If I were to have someone come to my like high school or college or whatever and give a TED talk about lupus, I would think more about lupus. Okay?
Right.
So I would take maybe more precautions. I don't know to avoid. I don't even know if it's like a contagious thing. See what I'm saying? I don't know enough about lupus. If I saw a commercial, it'd be a fleeting moment. But if I were to know enough about it, I would absolutely maybe look into donating to a lupus type of foundation, like for people who have it. I would do a lot more because that person was more thorough and direct. Now, LeBron James is a very prominent figure that is looked up to by a lot of people. For him to not utilize that soapbox to say something about how China is absolutely in the wrong right now with their treatment of Hong Kong and just speak out against it, or at least go, that's not cool. At least anything. That's wrong because even though a
Yeah,
lot of
absolutely.
people know about Hong Kong, it's not getting enough attention where there's like an actual reason to, because people probably go, oh, that sucks. That's it, because it's across the country or across the world. No one cares about that. But if he were to be like, yo, this is a big deal, people would be like, huh, it might be. And then some action might be seen,
But okay, but
like in general.
this is like the end like game here though. Like what's the end game here though? If
And what?
let's say LeBron did say, brought awareness to it, like everyone was in the US was like protesting, protesting about it, they're like in an uproar, and like we put sanctions on China and stuff, and like they still didn't care. Like what would be the course of action there for the United States?
Not the point.
What do you
That's
mean that's
not the
not the
point.
point?
That's not the point.
I mean, I'm just trying to. What do you mean that's not the
No,
point?
that's not the point.
What do we want to happen at the end
That's
though?
not the point because that's not the point, bro. Because like Martin Luther King Jr. said, the first step of 1,000 miles starts with your first fucking foot going in front of you. That's the bottom line. It's not about. I can't tell you where we would be in 10 years. I can't
Well,
tell you where
what I'm
we
trying
would
to
be
say
in
is
5 years. I
what I'm
can't
trying to
tell you.
say is even if we did want to do something, they have nukes, we have nukes, a shit ton of them. So like,
Bro,
what
it's
are we gonna do?
not about you. I think the biggest point I'm trying to make, and it should be pretty evident at this point, is they need to be exposed. People need to know what's
Dude,
going
people
on.
know about it already. I don't think you understand.
No, I promise you, you can watch.
John Oliver is like
It doesn't.
he's not the only
How
one.
many
Like a
people?
ton of people have talked about this.
It's not okay. Not
It's
everybody. I
it's not
don't,
like
dude. Stop. I
people know
guarantee
about
you.
it, dude.
I guarantee you, if I were to go right now to Chicago and walk around with a clipboard that says, "Do you know what's going on in Hong Kong right now?" I would get 100 tally marks saying no in about 30 minutes easily, because a lot of people don't know what's going on.
You
And
know,
if they
you're probably
do
right about
know,
that.
how about this?
Honestly,
How about this?
maybe
How
just
about
us.
this?
Maybe people in our like okay, maybe if you ask people in our age range, maybe like 35 younger, kind of. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
how
Like
about
people
this
who,
though?
people
I
who have like
understand.
grown up
I
with the internet and like have like the tendency to be able to like be like be able to Google shit
no,
and like find shit and like people who spend time on the
I
internet. Like
get it.
people like us spend a lot of time on the internet, so people like
I
that.
yes.
I guarantee those type of people would know like something about it.
I get it. That's my point too. I'm saying as well as that, how many people do you think, even if they know about it, like you're talking about our age range, how many people do you think actually care?
Actually care to the point of what?
To the point of doing anything, even about talking about it, like more than just a passing thought. How many people?
Well, I
You
also
know,
think it's like what are they supposed to do? Like, do you want them to get up and like go protest?
talking
Like I
about
said,
it is talking about it is a very powerful thing, especially when you have social media. Just like, okay, all right, let me ask you
peop
this.
yeah,
What
I
about
mean,
now?
yeah,
Now, let me ask
people
you
have been
this.
talking, I think, but
What about the end game with BLM? Black Lives Matter. What about like the blackout screens and all that? What's the end game there? Are we gonna are we gonna eradicate racism like that? It's all about conversation because it
yeah,
leads
I
to
agree,
policy change
100%. I
and
agree
it
with
leads
you
to
that
voting.
none of that
Right.
shit actually matters. That the 100% important thing is like to have conversations with people and then like realize that they're like the same as you and like equal, and then like we're all good. You know what I mean?
Well,
Basically, that's like a
policy
simple way of
reform
putting
is
it.
the most policy reform is the most important, which inquires people
No,
or
no, no,
requires
no. For
people.
like something like eliminating like racism, like I said.
I understand. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, that's definitely. I mean, compassion is key, but I'm saying like it will take people going to the polls to vote to actually make these things happen, which is what's not happening enough, and that's why I do. I'm not against anybody advocating on social media for any type of like radical change. Of course, we need police reform. We need to look at what's going on. That's obviously a huge issue, but people just do it for the fucking clout. It's so annoying, unbelievable. Because then they'll just the next. I told you, my brother,
Well, I think you were right about people just do it to make them feel, like make them selves feel good.
and I
But
got
like,
I got slack for that for sure, brother.
what do you mean?
What do you mean? I posted that fucking thing. I'm not in solidarity with any of you because you guys are all cloud chasing, and this is gonna be one thing that's a fucking, slap on the back for yourself. A little pat, a little kiss on your own ass.
Well, look, I
And
think
I
people
I
have good
don't
intentions when they do that. I think they have good intentions. But like, you're
I
right.
don't I don't
But like,
I don't
it's
I don't
also
think so, bro.
a thing of like the people who know already know. It's the people who like are against that shit that like we have to change. You know?
Yeah.
So like, how do we do that? You know what I mean?
I mean, again, it's just people just need to think about things. I mean, that's bottom line. It doesn't need to be this like we're in the streets fucking destroying things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not against the looters and protesters. I say fuck the police, obviously. Absolutely. I'd say, sometimes violent protests are necessary, but I don't agree that it's going to be like an overnight change. I think people just need to use their head. That includes both sides. Both sides need to think. And the sides that aren't there, the people that are just standing by idly watching, need to make their mind up. And I hope they choose the right choice because, history is watching. You're going to be part of a textbook one day. Understand?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't realize. All that like the Black Lives Matter
I
stuff,
know.
100%.
Remember,
It's probably
dude,
already in the
yeah.
textbooks. Cause
I know, man.
haven't you seen that shit?
Yeah.
Like what
Uh-huh.
the election stuff? It's in there already. Like the Trump.
Um,
I'm sure it's in the
no.
textbooks already, which is like crazy to think about, right? Because like think about like 30 years from now, it's still gonna be in there like in some way,
That's so
and
weird.
you're gonna be like, holy
Yeah.
shit, right?
Dude,
It's gonna be it'll be
when I
such a trip.
dude, think about like when we were in like middle school. Think about that. And like we were like looking at the fucking Nazi protests and fucking Nazi rallies and all that shit. And we're like, why didn't people just do something about it? And it's like I know that's not like we have well, we do kind of have concentration camps if you consider like what they're doing with people at ICE, when they like take them in, they're making these kids sleep in cages and shit. That's fucked up. The fact that that's happening right now there's kids in cages. Like that's really fucked. But I always used to think like no way in my life am I ever going to see some shit like
For sure.
that. Like textbook worth shit. Like history was wild. It's like no, man. The world's fucking crazy.
100%, dude. And crazy shit happens
Yeah.
every day. Like
Yeah, well, more
different,
than crazy shit. Fucking
and
depraved.
you
People suck,
just
dude.
blink and keep on going. And that's basically it, right?
I mean, for me, it's just like another day, another fucking shit pie to eat. I mean, it's fucking, I hate it, dude. It's, people wonder why, oh, Brandon, why are you like, you don't try anymore? What the fuck am I trying for? I do not want to live to 50, bro. What the fuck? People are like, what's the secret? This person lived to 112. It's like, fucking hell. God damn. Poor person. Jesus.
But you
This
wouldn't want to
world is
like
a
just like
fucking,
relax for like a while.
what do you mean? Relax. At 112, I can't even wipe my own ass.
Well,
Fuck that.
no, I'm not saying
Relax.
112. Just like I don't know, 60ish. Like I see my, you've seen your grandparents. Like hello. Imagine,
I
wouldn't you,
do
hold on,
not.
wouldn't you want to be your grandparents, but like instead, just like somewhere like on an island or some shit, just like chilling, like drinking margaritas and like
Oh,
living your best life and
oh
shit?
no.
No?
No, no, not at all. I straight up 30s max for sure.
Why
Fuck
is that?
this. Totally over it. No, fucking, what do you mean? Why is that? Look around you, dude. This fucking, oh, no, I've been over it for a while. I'm not, trying to hit the 27 club per se. Maybe it's 31 club or something, but fuck this. Fuck this. This shit sucks. People are fucking scum. I don't know, man. Like, ask me anything, I guess. You want an AMA about it? Like, I just think
I don't
people are
know. I mean,
stupid.
but
People
like,
don't like me. I don't like
but
them.
no. I guess the question is why is 30s like the why's that the target?
I just,
What
I
why
mean,
not 40s?
not
Why
even
not
a
50s?
part.
Is that where
I
it
mean,
starts to
20s
go
would
bad or
be,
something?
20s would be, yeah. I mean, your health declines. You're starting to become like old, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm 25 and I'm already treated sometimes like I'm older. Like, your ship has sailed even though I'm 20 fucking 5. I should be in the prime of my life. Obviously, that's not the case at the moment. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll change my tune and one day I'll want to actually get married and have kids or something, but nah, not my jam.
But why is like the 30s? Like why is that you want to end it
Again, that's
because
like probably the last
or like you
hurrah.
think or
Like,
you just think like that's like the prime and you don't want to get past to the point where it's like the
yeah,
pain like when your bones are aching and shit like that. Is that what you mean? Like
yeah,
the
pretty much. Right.
arthritis
I
and
mean,
like
it's
whatever comes with being old.
yeah. I mean, right.
I
Every
mean, I'm
day
sure
already
your
is kind of.
grandparents have like had pains like mine have like knee
Oh
problems
yeah,
and
for
shit like
sure.
that. Of course, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, for sure. They're definitely strong, whatever you want to call it.
But
But
you
like,
think
it's
that's worth it to like not just like off yourself?
I'm not gonna off myself.
I mean, that's what it makes it
I don't
seem
mind.
like.
Well, that's what I'm trying
It
to
makes
make sure
makes
that
it seem like you're gonna
legally
indulge yourself in
anonymous.
some very risky
No, no, no,
business,
no,
and then that
no,
will
no, no.
eventually
I'm gonna
lead to your death in your 30s.
no. I'm not gonna do anything silly. Obviously, like I wouldn't be like, yeah, hey man, my 28th birthday, tune in. I'm hanging myself. No,
Fentanyl, all day.
no, yeah, no. Fuck out of that. Yeah, nah, nah, nah.
Fentanyl challenge.
Um,
Let's go.
fentanyl challenge. How much can we do? It's like the cinnamon challenge. Don't throw up.
It's like Russian
Um,
roulette, but with fentanyl.
yeah. Which one's powdered sugar and which one is fentanyl? Yeah.
Oh,
No.
oh no, that
That
would
I
be
could see that on
dangerous.
Lively.
Oh shit.
Be dangerous? That's a fucking literal fucking death sentence. Someone's dying.
No,
Um,
yeah.
no. I mean, again, I'm not trying to fucking do anything stupid. It's just, hey, I don't know. I'm tired of people. Oh, they can't wait to live a long, happy life where one day I meet my soulmate. I don't know. That just makes me mad. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just that bitter.
I don't
Is
know.
this too deep? Personal?
I
I'm
mean,
really turning this around. I didn't mean to.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't know
No,
why.
I'm
I'm trying to
I
like
don't know.
understand why you feel like. I mean, yeah, I guess it all ends the same way, but like, why wouldn't you want to?
I'm
I don't
okay.
know.
I'm just
Like you want to have
not like
goals and
attached.
like
I'm just not.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know, I see what
do,
you're
and
saying.
I
And I
think
get
that
what you're saying.
like some
I
goals,
totally see your
right?
side.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, hey, dude, I'm definitely gonna go in the garage right now and turn on the car and just chill. No,
What song would you
I'm
play in the car
saying
though,
like
if you did do that?
if I were to do that, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe like Pink Floyd because I fucking hate Pink Floyd and I'd like to just fucking die to them because they fucking suck that bad. And I hope that they find Pink Floyd in the
Yeah,
car with me and they go, wow, I hate Pink Floyd too because
I'll do
my
some.
son listened to him while he killed himself.
I think I'll do some Ariana Grande, maybe some Akon.
That's so simp of you, dude.
What? Akon
It's so
and
simp.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah, the Ariana Grande part. I know you're just gonna be listening to him
What's
or
wrong with
listening
that?
to her just thinking. Nah, you're simping, bro. You're probably jerking off and fucking asphyxiating yourself. Not even like a suicide attempt. Nah, I know already. You're
What?
fucking
Choking
yo,
myself?
you're not gonna die on purpose, dude. You're gonna straight up like, oh my god, you're the type of person that would totally write a suicide note just in case when you went to go like choke yourself with a belt and jerked off, just in case you died, so it didn't look like you were.
That's the most ridiculous. Do you think
You
people
went in
do
the
that?
closet.
Do you think
I
people do
bet,
that just
dude.
in
I mean, I
case?
just thought of that right now. I bet that people do that. Now people probably think I do that thing. Like, it's not. No, I wasn't jerking off, dude. Don't even use lotion. Just to like spit on your hand and just jerk off. Get yourself off, and
Imagine
like,
if your
let's say
mom
you
caught you
died.
there.
What, writing the note or jerking
No,
off?
like after you write the note. After this is after you write the note and you're like jerking off while being choked, and that's when she like walks in and like the note's like right next to you, and she's like, "What's that?"
Dude, that'd be. What do you mean? What's that? She wouldn't. No one would say, "What's that?" She walked in on you
No, the
jerking
note. No, the
off.
note. The note.
But she would see you already. You're naked in the closet with a belt around your neck. And your hand in
All
your
right,
cock on your hand?
just imagine, but she would take the note. She would have to read the suicide note though to say like,
Why would she read it before she confronted you? She wouldn't just like read it and then go, "What? You're still jerking off, Billy?" It'd be immediate. You would like walk in and be like, "What the fuck are you doing in the closet naked? And why do you have a belt on your neck?" And then she
do you
might
think
be
that's
like,
what happened, or do you think she would just be like, "Oh," and then walk away? Because that's much
absolutely the
more likely.
first one. What?
What? You think she'd be like,
Are
"What?"
you You don't think that if you were naked in your closet with a belt around your neck, that even
Wait,
if
hold
like
on.
it was
How
obvious
old are
you were
you?
fucking
This is a very important question. How old would you be? That's a very important question.
20, how about that? I mean, I
Then
don't
no,
know.
I think they would walk away, and then they would maybe ask you
I
about it later.
ask you about it later. You're in the fucking closet. Okay? They would already be like, "What the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing in
I
the
think they
closet?"
would be
They see
so
you.
weirded out and awkward out. They'd be like shocked. They'd
No,
be so
no,
shocked that
no.
they'd be like, "Oh my god, I have to process this in the other room." And
Dude,
then
you're naked in the closet with a belt around you. It's not like you're just jerking off and they caught you. You're in the fucking closet with a belt around your neck. No, they're like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like they'd
all
look
right,
away.
if it was your
But
dad, yeah, but the mom, I don't think so.
no, I would think my mom would be more like, "What the fuck? Get out of the closet. What are you doing?" Get out of the closet. I'm gay.
Oh
No, for
shit.
real. No, for real. That would no. That wouldn't go the way you're thinking at all, dude. Are you kidding? If you were doing that, fuck that. That's so funny though. Someone wrote a suicide note every time just to like cover their tracks. Hang on. What do you think about that segment though about the fucking hanging yourself with the suicide note? I think that's funny as hell.
As like a stand up bit.
I mean, in general, I think that's
Yeah.
that would be a good stand up bit. Actually, I can see that killing. I can see that one committing suicide. Well, it's a rock to a fit again.
Yeah, that could work. It'd be like so what's Gilby doing
Offensive.
nowadays?
Gilby
Yeah.
chilling.
So do you think you'd be able to do like a stand up set as Gilby with the character?
I don't know. Honestly. I don't know.
5 minutes.
I don't have enough practice. Probably like maybe a
Do you,
2 minute set.
what's like the percentage chance of like people taking it wrong and like just like being
Very
like
high now,
booing you?
especially like with our culture and like a lot of sensitivity and what have you. I know it sounds cliche and like I'm talking about snowflakes and I'm like an alt right fucking idiot. No, I think it is true. I mean, I left lean as far as politics go, and I'm definitely for progression and what have you, and any type of merit when it comes to people being included. And I feel like that whole feeling of disclaiming that right there, the fact that I felt like I had to do that because I know people are going to hear that and miss what I'm going to say, just goes to show how sensitive people have gotten for sure. Um, I don't think they would take it well if I were to go on stage and perform as Gilby and play that character. I think people would be like, "Well, that was rude." Like, really, I have a brother with disabilities. It's like I'm playing a drunk, like give me a fucking break. He's a step away from me. I'm an alcoholic. Fuck, like the only difference is my voice got picked on. That's the only difference. I mean, I'm the same fucking person. I'm
When you do that, do you think that you're wait, what's the correct term for it actually? Mentally challenged? I don't even know.
disabled.
Disabled? Are
Disabled,
you
mentally
sure?
challenged.
Even people
Yeah.
think disabled, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure is a bad one. I don't even know what
No,
to fucking say.
disabled's like a very
But like
no disabled.
disabled implies that like they can't do like
No, well, you would say able-bodied about someone who's like has no problems. So you would say disabled. Yeah, that person's disabled. You know, if I were to go on stage with Down syndrome, you would say that person's
I guess
disabled. It doesn't
I
mean
guess it's
that
a shitty question in general.